This week, we are going to take our research we did on cloud computing and we're going to turn it into an essay. So what you can do is you can change your size if you'd like up to 20. You can change your font if you'd like, whichever one you want to choose. You can click on this to center your writing. You can change the color if you want. Maybe we'll do a nice little blue and we'll underline and we'll say cloud computing. Okay. And the next thing we're going to do is we click enter and you take the U and you turn that off, because if you leave that on, it's just going to keep doing the underline. So we take that off and we'll go to the left here. So if you went to the center, it goes like this. If you went to the left, like that. Click enter. If you want to do a double space gives a little bit more space between the sentences. We can click on this and make it a double. Finally, what we may do is design. Click on design and page borders. Just give it a nice little border here. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our writing and we're going to write about our cloud computing. We're going to take our research and we're going to enter that in now. So I entered in my writing and I have a nice border. I have my title and there's just a few things I want to do. If you ever have a mistake, let's say I had this here and you see the red line. So that's a spelling mistake. So I can take my mouse, I do right click, and I could pick Friday because that's what I meant to say. Or what you could do is if you had a lot of red lines, maybe Friday, let's say maybe I could do Sunday. Okay, so I have a lot of red Monday, maybe this person doesn't know how to spell their days. If you have a lot of red lines popping up, what you can do is you can go to review and you do spelling and grammar. And sometimes they'll say, well, we want you to put a comma in there. And you say, okay, you don't want that. You can change it or you can ignore it. Ignore it, we'll keep it the same. Change it, we'll make it go towards the suggestions. I could say change. Friday, oh, I didn't mean that. I meant this. I click it. I click change. Again, Friday, I meant like this. And you could do change all if you have many of those similar mistakes. And then Friday, I said they're going to say this is too many times. I'll just say ignore just because it's spelled right. Sunday, I meant this Sunday. I click change. And Monday, I meant this Monday. And I click change. And then I'm going to say, okay, I'll change it. They want it like that. Change it. Okay. So anyway, that was an example of how to use that. So now you got your spell check done. You have your border. And you have your nice title that's centered with underline. The next thing you may want to do is add a photo. So we'll do insert. And we'll do pictures, online pictures. Over here, you're going to put cloud computing. And you have a nice little, any one of these could work. Maybe I'll put this one here. I click it, I do insert. And I go like this, nice and small, and it goes up here. So you have your nice essay, and if you want to center this, what you just have to do is you click it, do wrap text tight, and now I can move this like this. Then what I want you to do is just do a final page over here, and you could just put sources, brain pop. So you do center, and sources, go back to the left, and then you could just put cloud computing up, cloud computing by brain pop. Okay, so that gives you a list of sources, and you may want to underline this as well. I think brain pop, they're gonna, let's see what they want. We do right click. Nope, they want a capital P. Okay, so that's how we're going to set up our writing, just a simple essay. We put our photo in. If you're somebody who's in, if you're somebody who doesn't have Word and you're using Google Docs, Google Classroom, what you would do is you just go into the assignment here and you just do add or create. And then you're going to do your Google Docs. It's the same thing. You could center it. And again, you could change your size, you cloud computing. And you can highlight it and underline just as you would with Microsoft Word. To take it off, go enter, back to the left. And then again, you just would write in all of your paragraphs just like you did with this. I'll just do it real quick. I'll copy and paste it in so you could see. You can type it in. Then if you want to put a photo in, same thing. Insert image, search the web, and cloud computing. Probably the same photos. Yeah, it's almost the same exact photos. And you can put that in, and then you're going to click down here. Oh, I have to move this up so you could see. Insert. Now you got that in there. And then when you're done, you click Turn In. Okay, so when you're done, you click Turn In. And if you're somebody who's using Microsoft Word, you can go here and you can do Add File. And then you just drag it in. You just drag it here, drag the file in, and then you click Upload. And you'll be done, and you click Turn In. Okay, so that's our project on cloud computing.